8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, August 11th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schreck. We've got a lot coming your way this Tuesday morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the news you need to know.
Christian Garzone live in the newsroom with some of our headlines this morning. Christian?
Good morning. This morning we're working to learn the cause of a fatal crash in Wayne County involving a logging truck. This was the scene on State Route 21 near Temple Road in Palmyra around 8:30 last night. You can see that truck flipped on its side off to the shoulder of the roadway. State police confirming one person was killed in the crash, but the other details, including the victim's identity and the cause, remain under investigation. Deputies report a homeowner in Richmond, Ontario County took matters into his own hands Sunday night, holding two burglary suspects at gunpoint after calling police and shooting out their tires. Deputies say 19-year-old Alexandria Mosher and 22-year-old Dominic Wood also called police on themselves to let them know they would cooperate. They've been charged with burglary. President Trump making a new demand from Iran. He says Tehran should pay compensation for everyone its military has killed, mirroring a similar demand from Iranian leaders. Iran also calling for the U.S. to lift its naval blockade, withdraw troops, and reimburse Iran for the cost of the war. And if you're feeling stressed, today is your chance to unwind with some extra cute company. Yoga on the Riverway runs today to Austin Stewart Plaza, featuring some friendly goats. The free session runs from noon to 1. Pre-registration is recommended as the space is limited to about 125 people. Goat yoga, your favorite thing to do, Dan and Abby, any day of the week.
Yes.
Absolutely is.
Did it right here on this floor.
When they're little like that, they're cute. When they get big, they're cute. They don't belong on you.
And they're heavy.
Yeah.
And their hooves are sharp.
Yeah, and usually covered in poo.
Thank you, guys in the studio, yeah.
All right, let's get a look at what we've got brewing for the next count 'em, 2 hours, starting with a very important reason to raise a glass. This morning, we're looking ahead to the Child Advocacy Center's Cheer for Children event, bringing the community together for drinks, bites, and of course a great cause. We're going to learn how you can take part and help local children.
Then it's time for the #1 top-rated segment here on ARC Rochester and worldwide. We're doing Truth or Trash. Christian returns with another set of stories. We have to figure out which ones are real and which ones belong in the dumpster. We're not even recycling.
No.
Putting them right out.
We do not recycle that garbage.
No, of course
it's
not.
Garbage. And later, get ready to step back in time with a little fashion and a whole lot of style. We're taking a closer look at the Regals Runways fashion show happening this weekend. We're going to sit down with the organizers to learn more about the event and how they're bridging generations with fashion, music, and some classic cars.
But before all of that, let's talk about the forecast on this Tuesday morning. We can expect a dry day, temperatures in the low 80s. Meteorologist Mark McLean is tracking what we can expect. Dry when it comes to what we're seeing out of the clouds, but I feel like at least for the first part of the day, the atmosphere, the humidity will be very muggy and damp.
Yeah, it needed the windshield wipers on the way in just to keep the windshield clear of all the condensation, right? It's one of those mornings out there. You could just feel the atmospheric moisture content, but we're not getting a lot of showers. We're not squeezing a lot of showers. Some very light returns showing up lakeside. A little bit of a downpour there near Castile and south of Buffalo, but really not a lot of rain showing up with this cold front that's trying to push through the area. A lot of that activity is down into parts of Pennsylvania this morning, parts of Ohio, where there's definitely some stronger thunderstorms breaking out. Now, you can see on the futurecast that it does dry out. We'll take this cloud cover that's around and push it to the south. So a day that should be filled with a good amount of sunshine. Then overnight, some clouds start to come in late tonight from the west, and still some question marks for Wednesday, whether we actually see a shower west of Rochester or if we just keep that forecast completely dry. Right now, I'm leaning towards the dry scenario, but today should reach the low 80s for us. That's seasonable for this time of the year. And it's seasonable for the next 3 days, but we do have some changes down the road. If you don't like the humidity, if you like more of a September feel in the forecast, we're going to have something for you coming up in just minutes.
All right. I don't know who wants a September feel in the forecast yet.
Oh, we'll get a break from the energy bill. How about that, if you have air conditioning?
Okay.
That's a good way of looking at it.
That is a positive spin to a not-so-great situation. All right, let's go off the top and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest. I will kick things off. And for my off the top this morning, we are going to talk about marmots. Stay with me here. I promise we're going to go somewhere. So since 1962, scientists in Colorado have been studying the same population of marmots year after year after year. Look at them. Just sitting.
You just want to hug them.
Like marmots. So they have more than 60 years of study data. This is now the second longest running animal study on the entire planet, second only to Jane Goodall and her chimpanzees. But here's the problem. The money that keeps this research going has been drying up. Federal science grants are at some of the lowest levels they've been in decades. And the university behind this project lost a third of its funding for grad students, the same students who live out there in those fields with them for months at a time doing the actual work. So what did the researchers do? Well, they got creative. You might remember a few weeks back during Truth or Trash, we told you that same group started an OnlyFans page called Only Marms. Just videos of marmots, all tasteful, of course, asking for tips. They also partnered with a local brewery for a marmot-themed beer. And later this month, they are running something called the Fat Marmot Week.
Aww.
It's modeled after Fat Bear Week, which Abby has told us about before during this very segment. During the contest, people will vote on which marmot packed on the most weight for winter. Somehow, even with all that attention, the OnlyFans page has only brought in a few $1,000s, Abigail. And that doesn't come close to replacing what was lost, my friends. Look, there are a lot of jokes that can be made, but you strip them away and what you're left with is this, a 63-year scientific study, one that only works if it never stops, and now surviving on crowdfunding and, I don't know, bad humor here. Here's why this actually matters. This past winter, more than 100 of those marmots died, one of the worst die-offs in the study's history, because there wasn't enough snow to insulate their burrows. It's not a coincidence. That's decades of data showing how a changing climate is reaching this far up the mountain. And the only reason we know this is because someone is actually counting those animals and has done so for 63 years. So back to the ballot. If you want to vote on your fattest, furriest marmot, just Google Rocky Mountain Biological Lab. The polls are open from August 24th through August 29th. I had a couple of extra letters in that August.
That's
Did
okay.
you notice that?
I did. That's all right. I had no idea that I loved them so much until I saw those videos.
And listen, they're cute. Are they an animal I need to? No, I don't need to have one. Cute from a distance. Yes, let's keep researching. Go for it.
The definition of a marmot.
Now you're asking a question.
A large ground squirrel belonging to the genus Marmota.
Marmota.
Okay. Sorry. My brain was just...
With such a motor, you'd think they'd be faster, but they're not.
They looked pretty fast.
Get it? You get it?
No.
Marmota. Bad joke. Dad
It's
joke.
all right. It's okay.
Dad joke.
It makes me sad, though. I don't like the idea of all of them dying.
No.
That
Listen,
really
there
does
are
make me
die-offs
sad.
every year during the
Sure.
winter months.
Yeah.
But again, when you see data leading you one way and you see it right before you, the only way we know this happens is because we're watching, because we're looking.
I have an idea for how we can raise money for the marmots. We have...
An Arc Rochester first?
No.
No?
That would not be a first.
It wouldn't. It would.
I think we should have an Arc Rochester fat anchor competition. Who can gain the most weight
Sounds
in
like
the
a
winter?
horrible idea.
In the winter, the viewers vote on their favorite. All the money goes to the marmot.
I'm still working off last winter's weight, my friend.
I know, me too.
No,
It's all right.
I don't need to do that contest. We should start something here to help those marmots. Actually, what could we do out here?
Dance, sing.
Can we get a QR code? And I don't know, how do people, because otherwise we're just dancing and singing and these marmots aren't getting any money.
QR codes, unfortunately, you don't have a template for.
These,
our system.
and these marmots need to get paid. Mark in this,
Yoga.
goat yoga.
He's been kicking and giggling his little feet all day.
He really,
Over there in
I
the
think
weather
he's
center.
going to go over and do goat yoga.
He absolutely
Today.
should. He needs to do the goat yoga.
Mark, if we send a crew with you, will you go do goat yoga? No? Let us know on the weather question of the day if Mark should go do goat yoga.
Yes, the answer
Just
is
a yes or no.
All right, we'll move along to mine. Quite the mess for customers at Shake Shack, accusing the burger joint of raising the price of his order when he didn't leave a tip. You've seen this story. I think it ran on ABC this morning. Not a typical Shake Shack restaurant. It was a self-checkout kiosk at an airport. A video now viral on social media with millions of views shows this guy ordering 3 milkshakes at the restaurant. Really nothing too fancy. Vanilla, strawberry, and cookies and cream. You see it here. The whole thing came out to just under $6 a piece. But then the tip screen popped up. The options ranged from 15 to 20%, along with the option, leave no tip. Now keep in mind, they're at the kiosk here. The person in the video hit the no tip button, but then a message popped up telling him, uh-oh, the items in his cart had been updated. Yeah, it actually said uh-oh, which was a little weird. Either way, he went back to his cart, checked it out, and the total increased by $1.50. Even though he didn't leave a tip. People are asking if it's even legal, and folks on social media are frustrated. Some saying they would never go to a Shake Shack again, complaining about tipping culture lately in general. We don't know what actually happens if you do leave a tip, whether or not that price ends up changing. Some are saying it was a normal price increase, not a penalty for not tipping. Shake Shack has denied the scam allegations. They say that they're looking into what went wrong with the kiosk at the airport. Folks had a lot to say on social media about this, not so much about what Shake Shack did or didn't do, but rather how the service industry has taken tipping to the next level. Many feeling pressured to hit that button just so they aren't left with an awkward moment at the register or at the table. This person said, we need to all collectively agree not to tip unless an actual server is involved. This person said, I have no problem with tipping, but the idea of tipping is odd. It's supposed to be for excellent service, so why would I tip before I get my food or before I receive my service? Kind of an interesting thought there. This person said tipping is crazy when it's not convenience-based, like a restaurant where you dine in and have a waiter or a taxi or Uber or DoorDash for these services, you should tip. But a fast food restaurant where you shouldn't have to if you don't want to. So, kind of an interesting thing there.
Yeah.
Like I said, Shake Shack, they're denying that they did anything malicious. They're saying this is an issue.
Okay.
We're looking into it. It could be like a software thing. It's a kiosk. It's
Yep.
at an airport.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Still problematic.
Still problematic.
You want to know why?
In this economy?
Because we're talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd want to get that fixed if I'm in charge of Shake Shack.
Sure.
Get this whole message cleared up that no, we weren't trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. Sorry about that. If that is in fact the truth. I'm not saying they're lying. I'm just saying businesses have, since the dawn of businesses have tried to pull a fast one.
But it was surprising to me that it popped up with that message. Uh-oh, items in your cart have changed. You know, like if they really wanted to like do something malicious, don't you think that they would just like at the end?
No, because then they would, then you could charge it back because you weren't ever notified of a price difference. I don't know. There's probably rules in here that, or a playbook that they're going by.
Probably.
Yeah. Just going back to tipping in general, we need to stop. We just need to start to pay people living wages. People should not have to rely on a tip to pay their bills.
Sure. Yeah. You go to the grocery store, you know.
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
Yeah. It should not be based on whether or not somebody at the drive-through is in a good mood.
Yep.
You know? It's got nothing to do with that. Comes down to corporations. Pay your employees. Pay your employees. Pay your employees. It's as simple as that.
You said it. There you go.
Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back. the growing struggle to put food on the table. We're going to break down what's behind the financial squeeze and how families are feeling that pinch.
And don't forget, we are streaming on the 13 Web YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
$8:17 this Tuesday. So for millions of Americans, putting food on the table is becoming a financial struggle.
New research finds families are turning to their credit cards, buy now, pay later services, and even long-term savings just to cover their grocery bills. The National News Desk's Angela Brown explains.
A new Urban Institute study found more than 1 in 4 working-age adults bought groceries with credit cards and had trouble fully repaying that debt. And nearly 20% dipped into savings not intended for everyday expenses. And nearly 1 in 10 used buy now, pay later for groceries, with about a third of those users missing a payment. Corey J. Ruth, founder and CEO of Mergence Global.
If something costs $100 in 2019, after the inflation spike that we had between 2019 and 2024, you're now paying $125 for that same thing. And then add another 2.7%, which is the core inflation rate that we're experiencing now. That means that $100 item in 2019 is now $128 today.
And it's not just food. The latest government numbers show overall prices are up 3.5% from a year ago. The Federal Reserve just came out with this new report that at 73%, the share of adults doing okay financially or living comfortably held steady in 2025. Price increases remain the most common financial concern. Just above 9 in 10 adults said price increases were a minor or major concern, unchanged from the prior year. And new ways to pay can make that squeeze harder to see, splitting purchases into smaller payments that can stack up over time.
So we're at a point where we're paying our bills, but that's it, right? We can't plan for that trip. We can't put away for that house. And so everything that we aspire to seems out of reach.
And that squeeze is really being felt. The Federal Reserve says 58% of Americans say higher prices is making their financial situation worse. Reporting in Washington, D.C., I'm Angela Brown.
8:20 this morning. Don't go far. When our Rochester returns, it's time for this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will join us after this.
So funny. Good morning, friends.
Mark is here. We're talking about a break in the humidity, which is really
I thought we were talking about sunny.
Yeah, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. I don't know if you've ever seen the show, 17 seasons or something.
Yeah, you should know that we talk a lot in movie quotes, or
Yes.
in TV show quotes.
Yes, and we were doing that just now.
Some of them are.
Most of them.
Most of them you
we'll
can't
get our
say on
TVMA
television.
rating back
Yeah.
on Arc Rochester.
Yeah, yeah.
At this point, we're pretty
not,
close.
Not great. Not great.
What are you going to do?
What should we do here?
Let's do weather trivia.
Let's do it.
Trivia. That would be a great idea. It seems like it's a great idea every day, right? I forget what the trivia is. There it is. It's on the screen. Oh, yeah. This August is the second wettest month of the year in Rochester. What is the average monthly rainfall during August? Okay. Is it 2.48 inches, 3.11 inches, 3.50 inches, or 3.99 inches?
Here's the.
Now, why is it?
Tell me.
Yeah.
Not only do I not know, I don't care.
Stop it. The people care. What is the rainiest month? And don't say that'll be tomorrow's question. Just tell us.
Well, that'll be the little sub bar that pops up at 9:05.
So can you tell us
This
what
is
it says?
That cliffhanger part, the suspense part,
Okay.
that is the hook that tries to bring everybody back to it.
In showbiz, they call that a tease.
Yes.
I would go with C
Okay.
because it's enough under 4 inches. But 3.99 just seems like too close to 4 inches.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. What's up on Facebook?
It's up on Facebook.
Oh,
yes.
wait till you guys see. Ashley's been doing this cool thing with graphics for weather trivia answers. Ashley, you're
okay.
doing that today, right?
Is there
Yeah,
a new
she's-
graphic?
Yeah, there is. You guys
So
weren't
is it
here.
like columns or something?
I don't know. You're gonna have to wait and see.
Oh, so it's another cliffhanger for me.
In the biz, that's what we call a tease.
Showbiz, baby.
All right.
All right. Do what your job, please.
Yeah, it's the dew point.
That's
right?
it.
Okay. Upper 60s, Wolcott, 67 Ontario. There's a cold front that's on its way, and that cold front is going to drop these dew point numbers back this afternoon. So, if you don't like this tropical-like atmosphere, you're going to get a big break from that later today. But the cold front showing up with clouds, not a lot of fanfare. I'll say this. If this front had arrived at like 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon, during peak heating, peak instability, we probably would have had some showers and some thunderstorms out of this. But because of its arrival early in the morning, the atmosphere is much more stable. And as this front moves through this very moisture-rich atmosphere, we could see a little sprinkle, but I just think most of us are going to avoid that. We get a little natural air conditioning. The dew point is back through the 50s. This afternoon. Some spots may even see low to mid 50s, and that's a point of comfort usually in western New York during the summertime. Now, one thing the moisture in the air does when it falls in the form of rain is it cleans the atmosphere. Anybody sniffling, sneezing lately?
Yes.
Big increase in the ragweed. Okay, Dr. Hartel's office gives us this report every day. And I believe the count was up to 22. 49 is the high end of the moderate range. So once it goes into the 50 range, it goes into that high category. But just so you know, ragweed is on the way up. So if you're sniffling and sneezing at home, that could be one of the culprits. A couple of showers, a couple of downpours showing up south of Rochester. These are all drifting away from Rochester, so they're going to be going south as this front begins to press to the south today. And you'll see that on the forecast map. All the thunderstorms that are down in Ohio, parts of Pennsylvania, they're going to stay to our south as this boundary leans to the south today. So that moisture-rich atmosphere, it just goes away down to the southeast. Watch this little area back to the west. That's a little shower over Lake Huron. That's going to try to fight its way into western New York, but the atmosphere here may be just stable enough as it does so. For us to avoid that, we'll have to follow that in the forecast for tomorrow. But right now it's a close shave. We think that most areas are going to stay dry. And we have to talk about this. The old golf cast, Dan.
Probably like a nice day to go out there. Like
Hide cash and put notes on the cash to where the big prize is.
And
That's
this
fine.
is where? This is in your house, or this is in the community? So you're just hiding money in the community.
It's in the middle of a Wegmans on Calkins.
No. This is down at the cabin. Their cabin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
That's super
That makes
fun.
sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool.
And can we say what the grand prize is or no?
I mean, the grand prize is going to be some junk from Five Below that I get. So each of the kids gets, I don't know,
Some of
candy
the
or
most
something.
unhealthy candy you can find.
Yeah, and Margot will get
Like the sour gummy Skittles.
$10 because he's
Yeah.
turning 10.
I just want to say you've never put on a scavenger hunt for
Ooh, an
me and
adult
Mark.
scavenger hunt. In the 13 Wham garden outside.
Yeah, listen, here's the thing though.
It's right next to the oregano.
You guys do not need any help finding the booze.
Why does it always have to circle back to that?
Because, I mean, that's what your lives do.
Let me see. Wait.
Try it, test it.
Yeah, that's good.
The hand stops shaking. It's a miracle.
I know, it so quickly too. Hey, don't go anywhere. A lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester.
We'll be right back.
Episodes later.
It's the same
Oh, it's the
episode.
same
It's the
episode.
same episode.
Oh, it is the same episode. Yes, because he's going to pretend to be the rich guy.
Yeah, good morning, Ramon.
Good morning, Ramon.
Good morning. I feel like I'm in the studio. Can I have a coffee? This is so cool. I feel like I've been promoted and elevated. I get to be in the studio. Oh, no anymore.
No, we can still hear you. We can still hear you.
Oh,
Good Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC Rochester. Success can sometimes look like it happened overnight, but in reality, it usually takes years of showing up, staying consistent, and doing the work even when no one is watching.
This morning, we're talking about the power of patience and why those boring, everyday habits can be the very things that move you closer and closer to your goals. For more, we're joined now by our very good friend, Ramon Ray, to talk about it. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. It's good to see you both. I mean, wow, what a great way to start it off. Sometimes I wish I had more patience in my own home. But I think when you look at the founders of McDonald's or KFC or Starbucks or Martha Stewart, all of them had their success, as it were, later in life. And so, I mean, man, when you think about patience, some of us want to do things so quick and have things done immediately, but sometimes it does take patience.
So true.
Yeah, I mean, today it's all instant gratification. So help me out here because I struggle with this one here. I'm not a very patient person. It's not a virtue I have a handle on. But what do you say to someone who struggles to see the forest for the trees, who, you know, I don't want to go to the gym again. What's it doing for me? I don't want to keep showing up to what's it doing for me?
Yeah, and that's a real struggle I go through myself. And I think there's three things people can think about. I think one, look at the short-term goals. What is the short-term success you're having? Taking the gym is a great example. You woke up this morning, you put in those jogging pants, and you went outside. Maybe you didn't lose 20 pounds. That's a win. Number two, I think it's important to understand, why are we doing it? What's your goal? What's driving you? My father passed away 20-something years ago, so he was young and untimely passing away. That's my catalyst for me being healthy. So I think we all may have some goal. What are you fighting for? And then I think point three is understand really what you're measuring self against. If I'm measuring myself against you both, I may feel, oh, wow, how could I achieve that? But if I measure myself against myself and my standards, then the patience is a bit easier to see. But you're right, it's not easy, but patience is one of the number one game-changing things we can do to have a better mindset about life overall, being patient.
And how much of a role does reflection, self-reflection, play in having patience and giving yourself grace to grow?
Yeah, I think I love that word, and I think grace to grow. Grace to grow is probably a cousin, synonymous, different side of the same coin to patience. It's a must. Just a few minutes ago, I sent my wife a detailed WhatsApp message, and I shared all the good things she was doing. You're loving our grandson. You're loving our children. You're doing this. You're adding value. That's grace to grow. In the midst of all the things we can talk about that may not be going right, that's where the patience comes in to know, you know what? Things are going pretty well, and let me be patient until the next journey. And here's the thing. Perfection's never coming. It is never coming. We're always going to want to be over a new mountain, a new road, and that's where that daily aspect of patience, it's a must.
Ramon, you mentioned this as your number three a moment ago, but comparing ourselves to others. I think we've all heard that saying, comparison is the thief of joy. And I think about it most when I'm on Instagram. Scrolling, well, why don't I look like that? Why can't I have that? Why does this person have that and I don't have that? Outside of just setting the phone down and getting some fresh air, how do you separate yourself from that? Because there should be a way to look at Instagram and enjoy be happy for others and enjoy their success. If we're constantly scrolling with self-doubt in our heart or whatever that feeling is that makes us compare ourselves to them, that's doing us no good. So how do we change that?
I think the only thing that we can do as the mortal humans we are to improve this, and there's one thing, and I think that's to have gratefulness. Because you're right, we should be able to look at the Instagram and all the tools and look at others and appreciate them. So here's what I'd say. As of today, right now, let's all every day wake up in the morning or wake up in the afternoon, whatever your daily schedule is, and do our best just to be a bit more grateful. Because yes, it's okay. I can aspire to do this. I can look at their clues of success and want to have some of that. That's good. But I think then we can look at ourselves and say, hey, here's what I bring in the world. Here's what I get to do. That'll change everything, because then we won't be looking at it, I want. We'll be like, ooh, I have, and I'm so grateful the position they're in. Maybe that's for me, maybe it's not, but I can still be resting. I can still be at peace. I can still be more patient with myself until I get there, or maybe I won't get there. Last thing I'll say is until I do just a bit better today. And that's the game I think we all get to play every single day.
Wow.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Tiny steps make for big changes. That's for absolute sure.
Yeah.
Absolute sure.
Ramon, it's always so great to talk to you. I mean, I know because we talk about it, but it really is such a mood booster. If somebody wants to hear more about what you have to say, hit them with the options. How can they check out some of your work?
Yeah, best thing they can do is go to RamonRay.com, RamonRay.com, or zoneofgenius.com, but definitely RamonRay.com. And you mentioned Instagram. Every day on Instagram, I try to give a moment of positivity. So from RamonRay.com, they can follow me on Instagram and get some joy.
Perfect. Ramon Ray, thank you so much for your time, my friend. Always appreciate it.
We have much more to come here on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're taking a closer look at how a local woman is paying it forward. She was gifted a car for her selfless act of serving others.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this.
Welcome back. A woman recognized for her contributions to our community is continuing her efforts to make an impact.
Yeah, you might remember in April, Rebecca Mearns of Operation Caring Hearts, well, she won a Hyundai Tucson through Rochester Hyundai dealers' Salute to Heroes giveaway for her work supporting unhoused veterans.
13 Web's Karen Edwards has more on how she's putting that support into action.
A woman who's embraced the Rochester community for decades with her kindness and generosity and received a generous gift of her own is now paying it forward.
It takes a village out there.
In April, Rebecca Mearns was gifted a Hyundai Tucson through Rochester Hyundai dealers' Salute to Heroes giveaway for her work leading Operation Caring Hearts, a group dedicated to helping the unhoused and veterans.
I told them the day I won it, I was going to see how many pizzas I could fit in this vehicle.
Monday night, she was able to put her plan in motion.
Got 104 sponsors, so people donated pizza.
With the help of local businesses and supporters, Mearns filled her brand new Tucson with more than 100 pizzas to give out to those in need in our region.
You know, we owe the veterans so much. They fought for our great country, and I love going out and serving the homeless, you know, so they can have a nice meal. When they see these cheap pizzas tonight, they're going to be so grateful, and they're going to, I mean, it's the gratitude is so incredible out there. They're so grateful.
Her call to action resonating with several local businesses.
It's just been a pleasure. I've been able to work with Operation Caring Hearts since February. Every Friday night we donate cheap pizzas for her to go out and take to the homeless and the veterans. And just like believing in her mission and who she is and what she does, it really like resonates with Salvatore's. And I know she's carrying on a tradition that her mom started years and years and years ago. So she's just a really special woman, really trying to help our community be better.
She's actually doing it. She is making this community better, yeah.
One simple gesture at a time.
It means a lot that the community stepped up. It really does.
That was Karen Edwards reporting. If you'd like to help Rebecca's efforts, you can get involved through the Operation Caring Hearts Facebook page. We've got a link and more information, of course, on our website, 13wham.com.
Time right now is 8:44. When we come back on Our Rochester, it is time for this morning's Crime Stoppers.
We're back on the other side of the break. Owen, good morning.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
You're just moral support.
Good
morning.
Great to see you. Nice
Did you
to
bring
bring
enough
us
for the
coffee.
class?
I did. God.
We spilled it on the way.
Oh, okay. Good excuse.
Hate when that happens.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Not bad. How about you?
We're here.
Hanging in there. Where are we here?
You're not at least sitting with me? Oh my God.
We don't bite, I promise.
Can you say your name, please?
We're almost
Steve
through the
Kennedy.
whole crew. I got a couple more people left to make them have to do it at least once.
How
Make
many
them
bodies
have
is that
to
then?
do it.
12, 14.
Wow.
15.
All right. Let's get them on the calendar.
All right.
This is quick, painless, and easy. It's Time for this morning's Crime Stoppers, and today Rochester police are asking for help solving a deadly shooting.
Johnathan Johnson Jr. was killed 2 years ago at a home on Bloomingdale Street. That case remains unsolved. This morning, Sergeant Steve Kennedy from the Rochester Police Department joins us to share more about the investigation and what police need from you at home. Thank you for joining us this morning.
You're welcome. Good morning.
All right, so let's get a quick recap of this case. Happened 2 years ago. What can you tell us? First of all, we'll start with the victim.
Sure. John Johnson was killed almost 2 years ago to the day at 21 Bloomingdale Street. Morning hours, officers responded to a suspicious 911 call from a neighbor who lived in the area. She saw two people coming out of a vacant house, overheard them talking about a dead body that was inside. Officers responded. They were able to enter the rear door of a vacant house. Once inside, they did locate the victim, who was clearly deceased.
And were either of those people identified as suspects?
No, they were not identified as suspects. Unfortunately, this was an active drug house. We don't believe that the people were there for any particular reason to cause harm to the victim. The months that went forward, investigators recovered hundreds of hours of video, talked to almost a dozen people that either lived in the neighborhood or were associated with that house. We have a very good idea of what happened and the people that are responsible for this. What we're looking for is people with firsthand knowledge that were in the home that day, or maybe, saw things specific to the homicide to come forward and cooperate so that we can make an arrest.
Well, it's pretty shocking to hear that people were just casually talking about this body found in a home. You said it was a known drug house. Was it a hangout spot? Was it a place where deals would be made?
Yeah, this location had been active for quite some time. Unfortunately, about 6 months prior, our narcotics unit executed a search warrant at the house. They recovered a significant amount of narcotics. They made arrests. The location was boarded up. Unfortunately, boards were ripped off. Again, it became an active drug house. So people were there not to hang out, but to purchase drugs. What
can you tell us about Johnathan Johnson's family? I imagine the past 2 years has been unbelievably difficult and painful.
Yes, his mother, one of the reasons we're here is because she constantly stays in touch with the detectives that are assigned to the case, looking for updates, hoping for answers. We've tried to be as honest with her. We believe we know who's responsible for this homicide. We want to make an arrest, but we need to have cooperation from people to bring forward a case that the DA's office can prosecute. And right now, we aren't quite there.
Do you know what Johnathan was doing at the house that night? Was he, there to buy? Was he there to maybe sell?
Yeah, no, Johnathan was, we don't believe him to be a drug user. He frequented the house and was probably targeted for what he was doing at the house.
You said you've got hours and hours of video. I imagine you've collected all of the doorbell video out there. You've spoken to so many people and conducted so many interviews. But if you wouldn't mind, just remind people at home the importance of, it's one piece of information that you guys could be looking for that could really crack the thing for you and give you what you need to make an arrest.
Absolutely. I mean, we have video evidence. We have, a good understanding of who frequented the house and who was there. And some of those people just need to be honest with us and tell us exactly what they saw and what happened. We can bring video and sometimes physical evidence to the DA's office, but without someone to corroborate that evidence, we can't go forward and make an arrest. We only have one bite at the apple, and video is great sometimes, and when we have cases that we don't have an understanding of who's responsible, anonymous tips are great. Mm-hmm. We don't need anonymous tips. We don't need any more video. We need people that were associated or had been to 21 Bloomingdale Street to come forward and cooperate.
Is that address still in an active area?
I mean, unfortunately, I would say the area is active. It's Bloomingdale runs between North Clinton and Remington Street in the northeast side of the city. So, that particular house, not necessarily, but it's probably the same people that frequent 21 Bloomingdale Street still frequent North Clinton Avenue and Remington Street. So those people are still out there. We want to hear from them, and we need their help.
Is part of that struggle anonymity? They don't want someone to know that they said something?
Yeah, very well could be. I mean, unfortunately, it's a difficult lifestyle that some of these people leave, and we do our best to try to work with them and work through those problems. But yes.
Thank you very much for your time today. We appreciate it. Don't forget the Crime Stoppers hotline, 423-9300. We know every little bit of information can make a significant difference.
Absolutely. We'll post this all online for you after the show this morning. Find it at Fox Rochester and 13wham.com.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Time right now, 8:52. Much more to get to on ARC Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour.
We're back on the other side of the break.
Good morning from Orchard Park, where the Bills will be back on the practice field today. They are getting ready for preseason game number 1. That comes up on Saturday here in Orchard Park at the new Highmark Stadium as they take on Carolina. We've talked about a lot of new players on this Bills roster, and that includes a guy on defense. It's cornerback D. Alford. He was the first free agent that the Bills signed in the offseason. He played for the Falcons. Now he's joining a new organization, getting used to everything they do here in Buffalo.
First, I thought it was going to be harder than what it really was, but as soon as I signed to these guys, I reached out to everyone on the defensive side. So my first day in the building, it felt like I've been here for years. And I feel like we got that connection on the field as well. So, I wouldn't say it's nothing like different. Obviously, it's another team, another organization, but just the type of person I am, I get along with everyone.
Yeah, Alfred did have some familiarity with the Bills. He played against them last year, picked off Josh Allen in that game. Now they are teammates. Baseball, Red Wings back home tonight. They are at ESL Ballpark to start a series against Charlotte. The 5-game winning streak came to an end on Sunday. Even though Trey Lipscomb hit a homer, they lost that game. They'll try to get a new streak going tonight. And that is sports this morning. I'm Mike Catalano.
State Fair since 1971. Owner Dan Ross says the change means finding new ways to be best prepared.
You just kind of got to roll with the punches, and there's been a lot of changes here at the fair over the past 10 years, and this is just another one. I brought in some extra freezers and stuff to try to keep my stock up just in case some problems do arise, things like that. I'm going to start getting product in here pretty much soon, and I'm going to probably keep a lot of extra stuff on stock right at the beginning.
The new rule is part of an effort to keep vehicle traffic away from fairgoers. Officials say last year revealed vulnerabilities that could have turned serious.
We don't want to get to the point where we see something happen, but we saw things last year that were a lot of vulnerabilities, a lot of things that could have gone wrong very quickly. Anytime you make a change, there's always going to be consequences. They could be good consequences, bad consequences, or unintended consequences.
Organizers say they consulted with vendors, event industry partners, and others before making the change. They say those conversations will continue during and after the fair.
We are not the type of organization that we make a decision and that is that. We want to hear from our partners, and we take all feedback seriously.
Vendors adapting the best they can ahead of time to be in the best position possible if problems arise.
The fair, obviously, they're the boss. We're just the tenants.
For Ross, it's another change in a business that's already had to adapt plenty.
It's just the nature of the business. It's the restaurant business. It's not a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, especially over the past 5 to 10 years since COVID and stuff. It's even more of a challenge, and, you know, I look forward to challenges. I like a good challenge, you know.
On this Tuesday morning, August 11th. Thank you for sticking with us on Art Rochester. I'm Abby Ferdman.
I'm Dan Schrack. That is meteorologist Mark McLean. He's got the answer to weather trivia. He also has the muddy...
Pause?
Is it pause? Forecast?
I forgot it yesterday. We all didn't notice, including me.
No, I thought we had it.
No, he's right. We didn't.
It was an oopsie.
Wow.
So I didn't have to load a new one for today.
Okay.
But it's worth the wait. It's an Art Rochester first.
I know. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yep. We're excited.
In the last hour, sometimes you get forgetful.
Yeah. Well, listen. I mean, you're doing the full shift this week too.
The full run of it.
So we get it.
Yeah. But trivia, lots of responses, and thanks to Dan's question earlier on the show here, we're gonna have some.
Oh, what was my question?
What was the question? We were gonna go-
Why
Oh,
don't
right.
remember
Something
Goat
about
yoga.
marmots.
It's
Goat
hard.
yoga.
It's hard. It's Tuesday, right? August is the second wettest month of the year in Rochester. What is the average monthly rainfall during August? Is it 2.48 inches, 3.11 inches, 3.50 inches, or 3.99 inches of rain? Thankfully, it's all liquid this month, right? It's
Yeah.
never
Yes.
snowed technically during. Oh, these are great.
Oh,
This
except
is the new
for
one.
how
I'm going to need
the
glasses
heck.
to read it. But okay, so the A column we've got. So what do we do, Ashley?
You can just-
tell. You can tell the people. Do we put the comments on another board?
Yeah.
I got you.
You
gotcha.
should just get up and look at this. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Mark,
I really should. I'll just get on the edge of my seat here. That's better. A, Richard, Mary, Kristen, Mary Pat, Cassandra, Barbara S, and Marlene. This
How
is
are
like
you
an
going
eye
to go?
test at
How
the
are you
doctor's
going to do
office.
column B? I'm sorry.
Column
so
B,
you've
Sarah,
got Sarah,
Judy, Gary, Lisa and her dad, Tony, Ryan, Don and Kelly, Sandy, Frank, Jack, Dave, Cheryl, Debbie, Lisa, Wayne, Thomas, Mark, Debbie, Ron, Babs, Janet, Isabella, Tom, Tahuti, and Deborah.
That's impressive.
This is cool. Do you see?
Okay, do see.
It's even smaller. Heather and Jim, Rod, Barbara, Leah, Florence, Judy, Karen, Kyla, Robert and Katie, Sandra, Cheryl, Deb, Jim, Patty, Michael, Colleen, what's the one at? Reno, Paul, David, Lima
She's
Pumpkin
telling him
Fest,
the names
Nikki,
in his ear.
Louie, Allison, Scott, Charlene, Yvonne, Debbie, Donna, and David, and D is.
Wouldn't it be
Kevin and
funny if you
Barb.
couldn't read
This
D?
is amazing.
That was impressive,
was
McLean.
wild.
I have my vision up close is the problem now. Like with the phone in the morning. Like holding it here and seeing it up close. That's, the far stuff is really good.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
That's like a party trick right there. A lame party.
What about-
but
My
still a party
eyes
trick.
get crossed. Look at like
I have to
trying
squint.
to
I have
read
to
C.
squint. Like I need the brow to knock down some of the studio lights to see it. You know what I mean?
That's
Wow.
tough. Okay.
So what are you guys going? Lots
This
of
is
people.
it's an easier way to see the majority.
I was gonna say that. That's
Yeah.
great. Jim.
Off to Goat Yoga you go, Mr.
Rod
McLean.
is going. Abby, pretty dress.
Thank you, Judy.
Dan, Christian, and Mark.
Nice ties. Thank
Christian,
you.
you got a shout out, buddy. Thank you. All right, the long range shout out. This is pretty cool. I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you said C to begin with, and C was the majority.
But I'm going to have to go with.
And so I'm with you on that.
C is 3.50 inches.
Uh-huh.
The second wettest month of the year. It's B, and it's you know
Wow.
what? It's barely second because you asked this earlier. July 3.12.
Jeez.
That's the average. So, yeah, it's a close second, but yeah, interesting. We had the majority of the audience, I think, actually had C. Well, B and C, but I mean the majority of the answers were in the C column, I think, because that's we have to judge it by the
size of the
text,
font.
right?
Yeah.
Does that auto scale, Ashley? Oh, it does. Okay, so you don't have to like make the text small. It's not like Microsoft Word where you.
How small can you make the text?
She's gonna put
I
microfiche
would
in there
see
tomorrow.
and see if you can if you can read it.
Do you remember microfiche?
Yeah.
Of course, right? 71 degrees. That cloud cover that you see is associated with a cold front that's got its eyes on western New York. Thankfully, it's coming through during the morning when the atmosphere is not as unstable, but the dew point is still peaking. It's still rising until late this afternoon. This is going to feel good. Open the windows, after the peak heating of the afternoon. Let some of that air in, right? The dew points are dropping back through the 50s, and they're going to stay there for Wednesday. So that's a point of comfort usually when that number drops back.
Look at us being so lazy.
What an odd couple, though. Now, Huskies.
Wait.
That's a husky.
Uh-huh.
Not known for liking the heat, right?
Yeah.
Sitting on top of a rooftop.
Oh my God.
Isn't it amazing? In the sun.
Oh, okay.
Pup was tired.
Listen.
Pup was gassed.
It's almost. Is it the dog days of summer? Did we miss?
Yeah, dog days. I call this the dog days.
Yeah.
I think
technically we're
right
at
past
the end of it.
Okay.
Or just past it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I associate dog days to humidity. This is the most humid time of the year. We're not going
Loving life though up there.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It's ARC Rochester first right there.
Reflecting the sunlight, keeping the house cool. That's what
maybe
we're
that's
working
the
on.
idea right there. Line your roof with huskies. Cool off your house.
We're going to get a letter from PETA.
No.
They watch the show. We're
I
just
know.
kidding.
That was a joke.
Just kidding. We don't want We don't want the bad reviews, right? Ultimate Doppler. A couple of showers south. Dansville getting one of those right now. That seems to be the only activity that we're tracking locally. The area of thunderstorms that's developing in Ohio is hatched by the Storm Prediction Center for the potential of severe weather this afternoon, occurring right now in parts of eastern Ohio. But that front that's sitting on top of us, that's going to keep all that action away from Rochester. It's going to push it down to the south through parts of Pennsylvania, parts of New Jersey, down towards Long Island. We'll have to watch this little area again back to the west. May just clip western New York tomorrow morning with a shower into the early afternoon. I think most of us stay dry in the forecast for tomorrow, but it is something on our, quote, radar. And beyond that, it's seasonable air. That front's really not going to knock the temperature down too much. 83 for today, 81 for Wednesday, 80 for Thursday against that average of 81. And, you know, we get a taste of September. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready.
No, thank you.
We have a couple.
Oh, no.
We'll get
to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, boy. Something behind us, by the way, just to cue you in. Cool through the Great Lakes. And cool this time of the year, by the way, is low to mid 70s. So not something that we're too particularly worried about. There's the old pool cast. You're going to be in it with that sunshine today. You see the number dropping back to around 60 or so tonight with clouds on the increase late tonight. Should be a nice evening out there. The 7-day forecast has temps back in the mid-70s Friday, Saturday. If you have outdoor plans this weekend, looks lovely on Saturday. We'll have to watch later Sunday. Half tempted to put a little lightning bolt on for Sunday too. There is enough instability there. We may have to add that down the road. But near 80 on Sunday, mid-70s on Monday, and kind of in the 70s next week. You know, it's not the heat of summer that you'd expect to see, let's say, back in mid-July.
If I'm out of town all weekend, will that help with the instability on Sunday?
Well, it always lowers the
Are you coming back on Monday?
peak instability, Dan.
I might stay gone for a little while.
You were just gone.
I know.
And nobody could get a hold of you. We were all worried.
I got a text message. I sent a text message on Friday? Thursday.
Friday, I think.
Friday. I got a response by Tuesday.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good from you.
I would say so.
Yeah. I was like, I love you. I hope you're okay. 2 days later, thumbs up. I'm like, all right, cool.
It was a heart.
Oh, heart?
It was a heart.
Yeah.
It was not
Pink
a
or
thumbs
red?
up. It was pink.
Pink, okay.
For friendship, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I don't need her husband to beat me up again.
Again.
Dan's a little scared of him, rightfully so. He still isn't over the time that you called me and
I've
woke
got
me
an
up
idea.
in the middle of the night.
Maybe you go down with him to a little goat yoga, get the stress out this afternoon.
Listen, you've got goat yoga covered.
Oh, okay.
I say the two of you go together.
Registration is already full?
Registration is closed.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a bummer.
Thank you.
But look at that. Sorry, I know we all need to go.
No!
We had a
What is
moratorium.
this?
Labor Day moratorium
Listen,
has been broken.
It started last week. Neither of you were here to stop it.
Oh, no.
I'm only one lady. I can only do so
We had
much.
the Labor Day moratorium.
We had a moratorium.
I say we ripped the monitor down.
Just take it down, please. We're not allowed to look at this until the 7th of September, Labor Day or later.
You look like you're on vacation, though.
Oh, you do look well rested.
Like a mountain man.
Do I look like our good friend Janine Tornator?
Yes.
Dan, where are you coming to us from?
The Espins of Colorado.
Yes.
That looks like New Hampshire.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sitting down until we get rid of this graphic.
This side looks like the dormant volcano over here on the left. All the trees are dead.
It does.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Is this AI generated, Ashley?
It's
Where
a
is
real
this?
picture.
Why would I ever use AI?
Oh, I couldn't hear her.
Is this Tupper Lake, Ashley?
She has no idea.
She has no idea.
All right, that's okay.
Well, that's
all right.
her favorite place.
Well.
So that's what I was guessing. He's not going to let it.
I'm not.
All right.
No,
It's
we've
all
got a moratorium here.
Hey, we've got some truth or trash coming up too, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Do you just want to read the teases?
Oh, he's glitching.
I'm glitching out the
screen. Oh,
screen.
is it a touch screen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not
You're
touching
speeding it up.
anymore.
We have much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we are looking ahead to the Child Advocacy Center's upcoming Cheer for Children event.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this.
And then there are going to be 2 spots for you guys right over here.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good.
Thank you so much
Hi,
for
how are
coming
you?
in. Hello. Come on in and have a seat.
Right in these 2 spots.
Perfect.
Oh, you want me to sit over here? I
Yes,
feel like
front and center.
I guess we're both friends. All right. Thank you both for coming in.
Absolutely.
Of
Thanks for
course.
having us.
They're just grabbing a quick mic check. Can you just say your first and last name nice and loud?
Yeah, Natalie Malimby.
Jeff Peer.
Perfect.
Jeff's mic good? Can you just do me a favor and tap that for me? Yeah, okay, we're good. Sorry. There's always one that's like a little quiet, and I'm a little annoying about it.
Hesitant.
So this is going to be super easy. 4.5 minutes. You can look right at us, pretend like the cameras aren't there.
This Tuesday. So next week, the Child Advocacy Center of Greater Rochester is hosting the Cheer for Children event, bringing people together for a great cause while helping make a difference in the lives of children right here in our backyard.
This morning, we are looking ahead to the return of the fundraiser and all of the amazing work the organization does. We're joined now by events manager Natalie Malimby and the president and CEO of the Child Advocacy Center, Jeff Peer. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning. Good morning.
First, let's start off. I know most people are familiar with it, but a quick overview of what the Child Advocacy Center does.
Yeah, the Child Advocacy Center has been around for 22 years. We serve children that have from 0 to 18 that have experienced any type of child abuse, child sexual abuse, witnessed a violent crime. And we serve about 1,700 children a year. And in the last 22 years, we've worked with over 31,000 children. We also do a lot of prevention and education throughout the school districts to really help kids really understand a trusted adult versus a safe adult. And it is safe to disclose. And our organization is pretty amazing. We are a collaboration of 20 agencies that work together. So when a child comes to us, they don't have to repeat their story multiple times, reducing the trauma for them.
It really is one-stop shopping there, and with so many great listening ears. Can you describe for us some of those agencies that are built in there?
Yeah, absolutely. We have Child Protective Services that work closely with us. We have the District Attorney's Office. We have multiple police enforcement organizations that work with us. We also have Golisano's Children's Hospital that is working within the organization as well. So when the child comes in, they could get all those services in one stop. We also have multiple mental health organizations that work under our roof as well. So there's ongoing care and support.
The numbers that you just shared about how many children you help every year, I mean, it's incredible, but it's also sad when you think about it. It's devastating that there are so many victims and so many children going through horrible things. Explain for the folks at home why it's so important to have this gala, to have this fundraiser and support all of the work that's being done.
Yeah, absolutely. The fundraiser event is so important for the work that we do, really to help us bring awareness and to help fund a lot of our programs. It's pretty amazing the important work that we do and the limited amount of funding that we are able to receive to keep that work going. So we really rely on public support, donor support, and really our friends in our community to help fund the great work that we do every day.
All right, so let's talk Cheer for Children. It's coming up the 19th.
Yes,
What do we need to know? What can you tell us about it?
All right, Cheer for Children. So it's presented by Joseph and Irene Charitable Trust. They are just great people. And Cheer for Children, so I've been at the CAC for 7 months. This is the event I'm most excited for. We have local vendors coming in from the Rochester community, Winter Swan, Rock and Port. People come in, they have good food, they have good drinks, and they get just to learn more about the CAC, what we do, and why it's so important. This year we have a bracelet making station where attendees, they can come in, they can make a bracelet for themselves, but also for the children. So when children come in and at the front desk before they leave, we'll hand them off a bracelet. So it's just a great way for the community to get involved in the mission here at the CAC.
And I imagine a good way to get people talking about all of the work that's being done as well, because it can be a hard topic to discuss because it is so horrible and because, you know, nobody should have to deal with that, but, you know, especially children. I'm sure that this kind of opens the floor for that dialogue.
Oh, absolutely. And we try to do it in a way where it's welcoming, but it's promoting hope, because it's sad what's going on in the world and with children, but we want to say there's hope. And when children come to our organization, we're trying to help work them through their trauma. One of the things we have is a child spotlight wall, where mental health therapists created a beautiful art piece, just kind of displaying like a child coming into our organization and walking them through the process, and then the light at the end of the tunnel. So we have things like that. We have impact stories and poems. So it's a really beautiful way of bringing the community together.
It really is, and reminding the community of the incredible and powerful work done within the walls there at CAC. Thank you both so much. We really appreciate it. One more time for somebody sitting at home, they want to attend the gala. Do I buy individual tickets? Do I buy a table?
Yeah.
How's that work, and how do I get them?
Absolutely. Great question. Most important question. So individual tickets, you could do group tickets, $450 for 10 people. So if you're a corporation or a business, bring out your whole crew. You can go on cacgrock.com.org/cheer and get your tickets now. So hopefully I'll see you guys there.
Perfect.
Thank you both. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Time right now, 9:19. When we come back, some of your top political headlines this Tuesday morning.
Political Pulse coming your way next.
It is time for a political pulse check on ARC Rochester. And this morning, we're taking a look at a growing concern in the criminal justice system.
A number of cases are raising questions about dangerous offenders being released only to go on and commit more crimes. National correspondent Christine Garzone gives us a closer look.
Nah, don't wave to me. You still talking? You still talking? July 21st?
A disturbing video posted online by a man accused of attacking a woman in broad daylight in Charlotte, North Carolina. Perhaps even more disturbing, the number of times Daquan Hunt had already been arrested for various crimes, including probation violation and assault with a deadly weapon.
But you killing my kid and the tapes and everywhere. That's the real issue, nigga.
His sister, who did not want to be identified, telling Queen City News her family has spent years trying to get him help for his bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and PTSD after their father was murdered.
I wanted her to have justice for what happened because she didn't deserve it. But I also want my brother to get the help that he needs because he is severely mentally ill.
This case raising questions about a system in which repeat offenders are a reality. One study conducted by the Bureau of Justice Statistics examined the pattern of recidivism for prisoners released in 2005 and found about 68% were arrested within 3 years, 79% within 6 years, and 83% within 9 years.
What a lot of places do is just put somebody in jail surrounded by other people who are struggling with substance abuse, mental health issues, bad influences, and then expect them to come back out a couple of months or days or weeks later, better adapted to living in society. That's dangerous.
Abdul Jallo, accused of murdering a woman at a bus stop in Fairfax County, Virginia, had 30 prior arrests and, according to the Department of Homeland Security, was living in the United States illegally, as experts call for a system overhaul.
What we need are approaches that are smart on crime, that try to do the hard work of not just saying more or less, but rather tailored.
How to fight violent crime and, in particular, rein in repeat offenders is expected to come up as one of many issues that candidates will be asked about in the weeks and months leading into the midterm elections. I'm Christine Garzone reporting.
Stick around. We have much more to get to here on ARC Rochester.
We're back after this.
My after work routine, yeah.
We made it to Tuesday. Thanks for sticking
and
with
we're
us
loving
here
it.
on
We
Arc
love
Rochester.
Tuesdays.
I'm loving it. It's time for the #1 top-rated segment worldwide: Truth or Trash.
Yeah.
We have to determine whether the stories are real or fake. They're garbage. They're not.
They're fun.
Yeah.
All right.
They're fun. Just a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. Here we are. It's
Hit
a
us.
Tuesday. Truth or trash. I have 4 stories. Did you want to say something, Abby? I'm sorry. Dan cut you off completely.
No, I was going to say, I didn't feel like I needed to read my part because,
I know.
Truth or trash.
It's #1 rated. People know what it is, but
Even on the ISS, they're watching this right now, International Space Station. It's huge. So I got 4 stories today.
Okay.
All true, all trash, mixture of both. We don't know yet. I know, but you all don't know, and you don't know at home. But let's kick it off. You ready for this one? Actually, I have 5 stories today. We'll do a bonus. Little bonus story. Whole hand, all
wait,
fingers
there's more.
extended. Wait, there's more. Yeah, right, like Ron Popeil.
Yes.
Wait, there's more, the food dehydrator. Okay, first story. Frozen pizza tries out new hot dog crust, gets packaging wrong. Angela's Frozen Pizza in Arkansas is jamming hot dogs into a specialty stuffed crust pizza. While some companies have done this, I know Pizza Hut has done this, Angela's failed to put that on its packaging. Customers, including some vegetarians, have been surprised taking a bite only to find hot dog. On top of that, one person on social media says the hot dogs have a taste like sour vinegar and dishwater. The company is offering refunds and free pizzas. That's story 1. Story 2, director sabotages his own show, gets shut down. The musical director of a Vermont production of the Rocky Horror Picture Show apparently sent threatening text messages to the cast and crew. Ken Greiner is the musical director and told police he was getting threatening texts. Apparently, he was the one sending them out to himself and others in the production trying to get the show shut down. An investigation traced the numbers back to his own phone. The director was apparently upset that the role of Dr. Frankenfurter was gender swapped. The theater company is now out about $15,000. The director was issued citations for a misdemeanor. Story 3. Female cyclists accused of using bra pads to improve aerodynamics. According to experts, a smaller bust size while bicycling can form an air pocket by the cyclist's belly. The Women's Tour de France is a competition where even the slightest edge or disadvantage can make all the difference. To avoid this air pocket, some women are putting padding in their bras to modify the airflow around their bodies to decrease drag. It's unclear at this time if the race officials are actually doing anything about this. Number 4, rare surgery grows replacement nose on forehead. An Iraqi plastic surgeon grew a nose on a man's forehead. This was done in order to grow the nose, remove it, and then place over the nasal cavity as a replacement nose. That's story 4. Story 5, final one. The window cleaning World Cup. Can you clean a giant 45-inch by 45-inch window in 9.14 seconds flat? Well, 71-year-old Terry Burrows can squeegee that down and more. He's considered the fastest man of window cleaning alive, and he competes at the Window Cleaning World Cup in London. Every streak, drip, or line on the window is penalized. The 3 judges are trained to watch for even the slightest imperfections. The winner gets 1,000 pounds. So those are the 5 stories today. Frozen pizza trying out hot dog crust. Mark's peeking at my notes over here.
I'm not
cheating.
Yeah. Cheating, Mark. Director sabotages his own show, gets shut down. Female cyclists accused of using bra pads to improve aerodynamics. Rare surgery, grows replacement nose in the forehead, and the Window Cleaning World Cup. I still want to do ladies first. I'm sorry Dan cut you off like that in the beginning.
Oh, I know.
That just hurts my heart, Abby.
Do not. It is fine. No hard feeling. Honestly, the less I have to talk, the better at this point. At 9:30 on a Tuesday, I'm pretty sleepy over here. All right, so frozen pizza, I'm gonna go truth with that one, and I imagine that there was some pretty significant outrage.
Have you tried a hot dog stuffed crust pizza before?
I have not.
They're out there.
I believe it.
Why?
I don't.
Disgusting.
And it's definitely a hot dog. It's not like a corn dog because I could see either.
I think it's a hot dog, just hot dog, yeah.
All right. Nasty. So I'm gonna go true for that one, but I'm gonna say that it shouldn't be a thing. Director sabotages his own show. I'm gonna say trash for that one.
Oh.
Because I lived in the great state of Vermont, and the people there, they're so drama-free. Everything's cool, everything's casual, and they're also very big fans of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I can't imagine that would be something that they want to impact. Bra pad story, I'm gonna go trash for that one as well.
Wow.
Rare surgery, true, because I think I saw that on an episode of Grey's Anatomy. Not the forehead on the nose. No, not the nose on the forehead, but something similar. I think it was like
The buttocks?
ear,
It was an ear.
an ear on the thigh or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
Yep.
And then the World Window Cleaning Cup, I'm gonna say true for that one as well.
Okay, great. Dan, let's do this.
Frozen pizza, trash. Director sabotage his own show. Wild enough, I'm going to say it's true.
Do you think it would work for our show? Like if director Nick started
I know.
getting a bunch of like angry texts?
What if you and I just got threatening texts?
Sent to yourselves, yeah.
We already get like messages on Facebook.
I know.
Like from your work phone to your personal phone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're not going to figure this out.
Who done it?
The call is coming from inside the house.
Yeah, get John Holmes or Sherlock Holmes on the case.
A cyclist accused of using bra pad. Yes, I'm going to say that is true. Rare surgery, gross replacement nose on forehead. Yup, true.
Okay.
And trash for World Cup. So trash, true, trash.
My goodness, okay.
Frozen pizza, hot dog crust.
Is that your stomach growling over there? Yum.
Yeah, it's gurgling now. Trash, director sabotaging the own show. True? Number 3, because of...
You do the same thing.
It's the physics involved. The physics doesn't help if we're using pads to make...
Do you stuff your own shirt before you go cycling?
I'm just saying it would block more air if it was bigger. I'm gonna go. That's false. Rare surgery is true, and window cleaning is true.
All right, let's go down the list. The first one I made up, the hot dog.
Really?
Yeah, because this is kind of gross, but when I go to my family's house for pizza, they give me the leftover crust to take home because I don't want to waste them, so I do eat them. And I was thinking, oh, pizza crust, and I just came up with it. Because they do, I mean...
You put them in a dipping sauce or something?
I dip them, eat them. Yeah, I know it's kind of gross.
like everybody else's teeth have...
It's family teeth. I don't really care. It's not really a big deal. I don't want to waste the food because
What
they're
other
not...
traditions do you have?
That's as bad as it gets. Second one is true. Director sabotaging his own show there in Vermont, or Vermont, as Abby likes to say. And the third one, that's true as well.
It's true?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know why. I would think that it wouldn't. It would increase drag, if anything.
Yeah. Guys, stick with me. I will never steer you wrong.
Really?
Okay.
Really? Yeah.
Fourth one is true.
Okay.
And the last one is true.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I got the last one.
Yeah.
I got the last
But
one.
listen,
Yeah.
I mean, 4 out of 5. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow.
There's the nose.
Do we have to see it?
The fact that we censor where his nose, like...
And not the nose.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bloody. Oh, it's bloody.
surgery.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Of course he doesn't have a nose. Of course it's going to be bloody.
Is this like a time lapse?
I don't know. It looks
Is the
like.
schnoz getting bigger?
There we go. And there's what's his face? Terry Burrows or.
Whoa.
Oh, so speed
Wow.
is how it...
Yeah, speed, but they also
that's
judge for
crazy.
every streak, he can do it in 9.14 seconds flat, those 3 windows.
Oh, that's a lot of window.
Yeah, and every line is looked at, every streak. That's in London. So God bless him, yeah.
Wow.
Amazing stuff.
Listen, he could come to our windows. They're like,
Are they dirty?
it's a tall house. You know, you
Yeah.
just can't reach them all.
Oh, your house at home. I thought you meant here.
No.
Oh, the windows
no,
here,
my
okay.
house at home.
Your house at home? Gotcha.
Stop it.
Come to my window.
I'll be
Crawl
home.
inside. Wait by the light of the moon.
Melissa Etheridge?
I knew he couldn't go all day without singing.
I couldn't.
He couldn't.
I couldn't.
You've been singing every commercial break.
Yeah, but on the air.
On the air, yeah.
On the air.
On the air.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First time in a day.
Yeah, wow, amazing. What a great voice.
Christian.
An angel. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right.
We have much more to come here on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we are learning more about a very special fashion show. It's happening this weekend.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming on 13wham.com and foxrochester.com and the 13wham YouTube channel. We're out. If you Google us, you can find us.
Or ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Super excited.
Very, very good.
Let's just put that.
Thank you.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
Oh,
Can
go
you
ahead.
If you guys want to say your first and last names real fast, just for a quick mic check.
one more time?
Yep. Naomi Smith.
Raul Ferreira.
Alrighty, thank you guys.
Okay.
This weekend, get ready to take a trip back in time. The Regals Runway Fashion and Car Show is bringing the look and feel of the 70s and 80s to the public market.
Yeah, combining a vintage-themed fashion show with classic cars, the event is bringing different generations together, giving some the chance to relive an era and others an opportunity to experience it for the first time. For more, we're joined now by designers Naomi Smith and Raul Ferreira. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. For someone who is unfamiliar with this fashion show / vintage car show at the same time, because it's kind of a new idea, no?
Yeah.
Where
literally.
did it come from?
It's Naomi's brainchild.
Yes. So literally, it was inspired by, I'm a full-time fashion designer, and a few friends of mine and I were doing a photo shoot and a vintage car pulled up. And we thought, oh, it'd be cool to ask them to do a shoot. Ironically, that person that owned that car is one of the guys that are attending the show. And part of a car club called Examples Car Club decided to, let's do something combined with this together, and that's where it was born. Literally from that idea.
Wow. And the rest is history, right?
Yes,
By history, we mean 2 years of this event. So how has it grown this year compared to last year?
The team has grown. Last year, I think we had about 20 models. This year, we have, I think, close to 80.
Wow.
6 designers this year. So some are local, some from out of state.
Wow.
Him included.
I used to be local.
Yeah. And we have probably about 20 to 30 cars that are going to be in attendance this year, too.
That's fantastic. What's it like taking part in a fashion show like this?
What? You want to grab that?
You can go.
Oh. Getting the models to do their walks. Eventually, I'll have the cars line up, and I'm behind the scenes. Plus, I have all the looks that I'm going to be doing during the show.
Sure. What are some of the looks? Can you tell us, or is it a secret?
Well,
one of them.
It's very similar to this,
Okay.
but I think this year I'm going very bohemian.
Okay.
So it's going to be very relaxed, very comfortable looks for both men and women.
Very good.
Very interesting. How do you decide?
How do I decide?
Yeah. Like what do you pull from the zeitgeist out there? What are you looking at that tells you this is the direction we're going?
Okay, so I have 46 years of experience doing this. So, and I am actually from Trinidad. So I have a very relaxed West Indian feel to my life and to my design aesthetics.
Very good. Tell us about some of the other designers.
So I'm the closing designer. 3 of the designers are local. One of the brands is Empress Embra, who is actually, she was involved in that shoot that inspired this idea. So it's kind of like a full circle moment. She became a designer. She used to sew, and then she decided to go full on and become a designer as well. Another designer that I kind of mentored is going to be in the show as well. And a designer from Georgia is going to be attending, Shantae Raquel, who is also a Rochester native. So another full circle moment. He's actually my mentor.
Yes.
So I was self-taught for about 10 years. And 2015, I decided to really expand on my craft a little bit and learn from him for about 2 years.
How incredible.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did you, for each of you individually, how did you discover that fashion was the lane you were picking?
For me, I fell in love with a designer. His name was Willie Smith back in the 70s. Being the son of a West Indian father, he would not buy me a shirt for $125. It wasn't going to happen. I could go upstairs and play dress up all I wanted with my brothers and sisters' clothes because I was the baby, but it wasn't happening. So my mother and sister, who don't sew for men or boys, told me, hey, we'll teach you how to sew. So I picked out a Willie Smith pattern, I made it in 2 days, and I was off and running.
Wow. Very good.
Kind of same for me. My parents would not buy anything expensive for me, so I kind of just go to thrift stores and upcycle stuff. Project Runway became one of my favorite shows, and one of my first major pieces was my prom dress. My mom and dad were like, we'll pay for the limo, but you're gonna have to figure out what to do about your dress. So I went to Walmart, bought some fabric for like $2, made my gown. I wish I had a picture to show you guys, but made my gown, and rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, if somebody wants to go, it's happening Sunday, August 16th at the public market. What else do people need to know?
This is our second year doing it. We plan to do this every year, so look forward to year 3 and 5. We have about 40 vendors, looking for more vendors if anyone wants to apply to vend. Also, if people want to sponsor and partner up. We're partnering up with 3 charities, the JED Foundation, Facing Fentanyl, and also Donate Life America. We're doing a tribute for 2 models that I work closely with that we lost too soon, and I wanted to make this something to kind of dedicate it to them.
Really incredible. Well, thank you both so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it. We'll make sure to post all the information you need to know if you want to go on our website, Fox Rochester and 13wham.com after the show this morning.
When we come back, we're taking a look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Tuesday.
Yeah, we're talking trends on the other side of the break. Seven.
You're going to sit up straight for this? You're going to slouch the whole time? I'm sorry, if I have to have decent posture because of the dress, then you have to as well.
I'm not in a dress.
I know, but it's a camaraderie thing. Just do it for me.
Okay. Hey, it's time to see what's trending, starting now with a giant hairball taking over New York City.
I didn't know you were traveling. That's great. Starting tomorrow, the hair care brand K18 will unleash the tumble hair. You know what? Help me out here.
You're on your own. You dug this grave. It's described as a larger-than-life rolling hairball. The creation is going to make its way through several New York City neighborhoods before ending its journey in the meatpacking district,
Where
of course.
Else? Videos circulating online had some people believing the hairball was AI. In fact, it is as real can be.
Yeah, the tumble hair will roll through some iconic spots, including the West Village and Chinatown. New Yorkers will be able to get an up-close look and even touch it if they'd like once it arrives to the final destination.
The giant fuzzy creation is made to represent the equivalent of 161 billion strands of hair, corresponding to the number of hairs New Yorkers could retain using the brand's new $120 hair longevity serum.
$120 for a serum for your hair?
How big is the bottle? How big is the bottle?
You could serve it in a bucket. It's not worth $120. The serum is said to address premature hair aging, including shedding, graying, and scalp age. Oh, no, my scalp is looking 41 now. Whatever shall I do?
Once the tumble hair
What's wrong
reaches
with us?
the meatpacking district, K18 will also open a temporary hair longevity lab. Visitors can get complimentary scalp analysis. They can talk with the brand's education team and see product demonstrations.
A temporary hair longevity lab. It's like an oxymoron.
No, it's like a pop-up.
I know.
Oh, okay.
It's like an oxymoron, though. This is ridiculous. While the hairball is just a very elaborate advertisement, people online are getting ready to find the tumble hair in the streets.
Those who have already caught a glimpse of the public art stunt say it's about the size of a car.
Yeah, I mean, it looks big. It's huge. It does. Others are wondering what it's actually made of, making some question if it's human hair.
Oof. I shed a lot, and I've had some problems.
Are you going to use this Lumilab hair serum?
No.
For $120?
Not. I need to stop putting so much junk in it. That's the problem.
But you got to do it for work. You know?
I know.
Should start paying you more. Let's move along to a new startup company that's launching a pretty revolutionary system.
All right, the UK-based startup CypherX is working on a new tech that will launch the world's first painless permanent tattoo.
Okay. Motivated by his own fear of blood and needles, the company's CEO founded the company with a goal of fundamentally changing the centuries-old process of tattooing.
By focusing on microneedling technology, he was able to come up with a tattooing process that he claims is virtually painless.
The revolutionary tattooing process developed by the company involves the use of patches covered in microscopic structures that carry a pigment. And yet it's not just a bunch of microscopes
Big
on your
into
skin.
science.
They carry a pigment and introduce it to the upper layers of the skin.
The patch is applied using a specially designed applicator. It must be left in place for about 15 minutes so the pigment can be fully released.
The design first appears only faintly on the skin, but as the pigment settles, it darkens and becomes very visible within 24 to 48 hours.
The process is much like applying a temporary tattoo patch, but you don't have to be worrying about them washing off.
There are some serious limitations. The designs are very small because they need to fit inside a circular canvas measuring only 15 millimeters across.
The company currently offers a number of available designs like hearts and emojis, but it's also announced plans to work with various tattoo artists to offer custom designs as well.
Another limitation is that they only offer black as the pigment color. It's unclear if they're working on introducing any others in the future.
For those who want to try out the new tech, they're exclusively offering tattoos at their company's location in London.
Oh, each is about $66, and they even are offering a DIY at-home kit.
I feel like they should not be DIYing tattoos.
Yeah, I don't know that I love the DIY. Like, I'm okay if you're there in the shop and you give it to me and you say, would you like to apply this,
Yeah.
this rose to your ankle,
Yeah.
nice lady? And you could say, yes, thank you very much, or no, please go ahead and take care of it.
Yeah. Again, I feel like it's just a little dangerous. I don't know. I feel like not enough time has passed to make sure that nothing bad will happen if you put this type of tattoo on your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How long have they been working on this? What if 10 years from now, it doesn't look so great.
What if you go home and your twin toddlers get their hands on the tattoos?
That would be bad.
And you don't find them for 22 minutes. And then All right, let's move along to a new food trend that has people divided.
TikTok going viral, showing one popular food creator sharing her go-to McDonald's hack.
She says she orders a triple cheeseburger and dips it directly into her large iced cold Coca-Cola before taking a bite because she's disgusting.
I almost called you Jim. I'm sorry. Dan. The video shows the soft burger bun absorbing the fizzy soda before she consumes it without hesitation, saying, "Don't knock it till you try it."
No, we can knock it and not try it, thanks. The video, which has racked up thousands and thousands of views, has triggered heated arguments across social media.
A large amount of viewers responded in horror, some calling it extremely disgusting.
Some who've given the combination a try say it's a shocking mix of hot, salty beef with sweet, fizzy liquid. And they say it's not enjoyable at all. How is it shocking?
She just dropped the cheese in the drink.
I saw that. How is any of this shocking? You think it's going to taste like, unicorn poo? What are you hoping for? You're mixing a cheeseburger and Dr. Pepper. You're gross.
Coke. Others commenting it's probably just rage bait, saying they aren't falling for it and that they would never disrespect their meal like that.
No, you got to have some respect for the Golden Arches. Some were turned off after they say the burger dissolved. And they saw it break off in the drink like you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
The few people, though, who weren't against the concoction, one person calling this actually decent and worth a try. You know, I think that these folks, they just haven't had good food. I think maybe that's what it is. They don't know that the sky's the limit.
I think they're not writing with a full box of crayons.
Could not try it.
And by we mean her, because I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Our final thoughts on the other side of the break.
We'll be right back. Ashley, save us.
You are on the elevator to the center of this planet.
Listen, I'm going to be in such good company. I don't know. Do we have time left?
No, we don't.
We don't. Wake up with us tomorrow morning.
At 4:57 on 13 Wham ABC.
Goodbye.
Much more live local news later today. Join Christian and Selena for 13 Wham News at midday. I hope we still have our jobs tomorrow. That would be great.